What have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Deluxe edition, huh? Alright, let's do this. What's going on, everyone? Thanks for tuning in again and welcome to our very 7th unboxing. 7th. What a strange word. Anyway, for our 7th unboxing, we're gonna take a look at the newly released Deluxe edition of EA's flagship shooter Battlefield 5. If you're following the channel for a while, you know how eagerly I was awaiting the release of Battlefield 5. And now it's finally here. The first thing I noticed is that the Deluxe edition comes in a regular blue PS4 case. No cardboard slipcase or anything. I just mentioned this because it will be important later on. The front cover shows the by now iconic Battlefield composition of a battle-ready soldier plus some kind of orange-colored highlights. According to the official art book, this time it was achieved by capturing colored particles through a broken lens. I always thought they do it completely digital, so kinda cool. Hey, what you looking at, buddy? The backside doesn't reveal too much. Just 2 screenshots and some info about the Deluxe edition's additional content, and the usual legal mumbo-jumbo which takes up like 1/3 of the whole backside. Okay, let's put it here for now. Or maybe we skip straight to the unwrapping part. Wearing gloves probably wasn't the best idea. Come on. Got it. Okay, let's have a look inside. On the inside we find the game disc to the right with some paperwork to the left. Let's check it out. Okay, here's a flyer with a voucher code, I guess for the in-game items. Some legal stuff on the back. And this other flyer with some more text. Let's take a closer look at the disc. It shows the Battlefield 5 logo, the female soldier from the title screen, the USK and PEGI ratings. So how does the Deluxe edition compare to the regular release? Let's compare. It's the exact same disc, down to the product code. The only real difference is the cover artwork. So this floppy piece of paper is pretty much the only kind of physical bonus content you get with the Deluxe edition. Okay, the back is also a tiny bit different, but come on, that's the best they could do for a Deluxe edition of one of their biggest releases this year? Hey, what's a babe like you doing in a war like this? Wanna hang out later? I got 5 extra uniforms and they're all just waiting to get dirty. Okay, back to topic. I know I shouldn't have expected much, not nowadays at least. But this is a new low, even for EA. The very least they could have made the cover reversible. I'm sorry, but from a collector's point of view, this so-called Deluxe edition is pretty meh. If you're a big Battlefield fan like myself and looking for something nice to add to your collection, I really cannot recommend getting the Deluxe edition. It's hardly more than a cover variant with a download code. Everything else is exactly the same as the regular release. And those bonus items aren't even that amazing. You can select 5 out of a pool of 8 veteran outfits, some in-game assignments plus 1 cosmetic item a week for a total of 20 items. And those items can be something amazing, like a slightly different paint job for a gun's iron sights. Yep, not even the whole gun, just a part of it. Also, I'm pretty sure everyone will be able to get those down the line anyway somehow. Don't get me wrong, I love Battlefield and I'm having a blast with the multiplayer, but is this deluxe edition worth the extra expense? In all honesty, I don't think so. You really don't get anything special if you're looking at it from a collector's point of view. I mean, let's take a look back at Battlefield 3's limited edition, which was a similar offering and is a good comparison. If you pre-ordered that, you also got access to some multiplayer skins, 8 back then, as well as 10 dog tags, the M1911 sidearm and the first DLC for free. Granted, this time all DLC will be free. But it also came with a nice custom steelbook to give you something tangible as well, and most importantly, it wasn't 90 friggin' euros. It was the same price as the regular release. At some places it was even cheaper. And you got something extra that the regular release didn't have. With Battlefield 4 they started to call it Deluxe Edition. It was a bit more expensive, around £5, but again you got a nice steelbook as well as a cardboard slipcase in return, on top of the first DLC for free as well as some in-game items. Now in Battlefield 5's case, it's a whopping £20 more, that's $25. You get no slipcase or steelbook, in fact it's sold separately, and the in-game items are mediocre at best. Again, I know I shouldn't have expected to get something super special, but I cannot help but feel a bit cheated with this so-called Deluxe Edition. Especially considering the steep extra expense for what in the end amounts to a bunch of in-game cosmetics, and looking back at previous Deluxe Editions of the same series, which from a collector's point of view just offered more. That being said, the game itself is still great, I enjoy it a lot, and sorry for all that ranting, but it just had to be said. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little unboxing. If you did so, feel free to hit that like button. If you didn't, don't hesitate to drop a dislike. And as always, thanks for watching, enjoy gaming, and see you all next time. Oh, and since you're here, why not check out one of my other videos, like this one here or that one. You might even consider subscribing if that's your thing. I mean, I would. Probably. Anyway, peace out.